Hey, what's up, guys and girls? This is Midori, and I'm back with the 50th episode of Drawing Midori. As you can see, today I am working with Sonic the Hedgehog. He's pretty much my favorite video game character growing up as a kid, and I'm pretty excited to do this drawing. Now, today I'm doing the classic Sonic. So it's not the modern Sonic or any of the newer incarnations of Sonic. It's pretty much the old school Sonic. Sort of the Sonic CD-ish Saturday morning cartoon Sonic. Not necessarily the Genesis one, but pretty much still in the 90s era of Sonic. So he's a little bit shorter, a little bit fatter. He has the pudgy stomach, and he's pretty simple in design. You know, he doesn't have the green eyes like the Dreamcast Sonic and beyond. You know, he still has the classic black eyes. You know, he has more of the 1930s Disney cartoon look than the more modern manga looking or anime looking Sonic. Now with the drawing, as you can see what I did so far, as always I started off with the skeleton, and he's pretty simple in design. You know, it's just his entire body is just two to three circles, you know, like with his head and then, you know, his torso and his stomach. So it's just two circles overlapping on top of each other, and that was pretty much it. So in this stage where I'm at now, I'm just going to do, as always, the basic outlining of the character, and after I do the outlining I tend to go into the Copic markers, and you know, with this drawing is pretty much a basic in terms of coloring is basic values, so it's just two values each for the coloring process of Sonic. Now going into the story time of this drawing, now for a little history on Sonic. Sonic was created back in 1991 by Sega, and he was originally created to rival Nintendo's Mario. He was created by Yuji Naka and Nato Oshima, and pretty much the artist Nato Oshima took a trip to New York, and you know, he did that to gather information on what people think of the character. And right off the bat, people liked the fact that Sonic, his character designs was universal, so he didn't really have a race or anything like that, so anybody could pretty much fall in love with him, you know. And Oshima, when he was designing the character, at the time Michael Jackson was pretty popular, so you know, he took like inspiration from Michael Jackson's Bad album in terms of what he was wearing, in terms of his shoes. So he simplified it pretty much and made it red, and he chose the red color to have a contrast from the cobalt blue of, you know, Sonic's original design. And pretty much his original design at the time, he wasn't called Sonic, he was actually called Needle Mouse was his code name before they came up with Sonic. And pretty much he originally replaced Alex the Kid, because Sega originally had Alex the Kid, and then they pretty much came up with Sonic. You know, so Sonic, his attitude was totally different from Mario. You know, he was more edgy. You know, everything in the 90s back then was really edgy. So, you know, after they did that, they pretty much launched the first Sonic the Hedgehog, and after that, the rest is history. You know, and Sonic is pretty much my favorite video game character of all time. I freaking, you know, love, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog. When I first played it when I was 8 years old, up until now, I'm pretty much still a fan of Sonic. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much coming to an end in terms of the drawing. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like I said before, I'm a new YouTuber, and I'm pretty much excited to, you know, this is my 50th episode, so I'm pretty excited about this episode, but I'm excited even more to see the possibilities with 50 more episodes. So thank you guys once again for joining me. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great day or a great night, and I'll check you guys later.